Okay. Hi. Can you hear me? Hi. Hi, sir. Gone through all the 131 videos for everyone. Now I want to have a strategy for revision. Yes. Go ahead, guys. I will start giving you all strategy for revision. Just when you put up the comment there, also mention your exam date so that I can give you strategy accordingly. Okay. Because based on your exam, your strategy differs. Okay. 15 November. Okay. Great. Right. Hi, Shantanu. Hi, Divya. Hi, November 18th. Okay, great. 12th November. Okay, so most of you all are for November, guys. For November, we almost have, let's say I exclude the last couple of days. So I'm assuming you have 3 weeks. Now, by now, I'm assuming you've done one entire revision, correct? All right. One revision, or you are in the revision mode. At least you've done the one roundabout of the entire syllabus, right? Have you gone through the syllabus once, every reading, everything? I hope so, right? Because this is the time. By now you should have completed the curriculum at least once. Doesn't matter where you do from whichever resource, from CFA Institute or from Schwezer or from my book, wherever you do from, you need to by now complete one entire 93 readings you should have gone through. All right. So now, assuming you are in the revision mode, you cannot do anything new. You should revise the same notes again. For example, if you've taken a revision book, you should revise from the same again. You should not read anything new, but you should allocate your day, half of the day, into revising the notes. Reading is very important. People are only doing questions, which is also not good. So revising the notes again is very essential, because you can't memorize all this thing, right? So you need to revise it again. And then second, doing questions. Now, where to do the questions from, that part I will discuss. But apart from that part, I want everyone to join and then I'll discuss. But apart from that, guys, I want to understand that when I say revision, you need to revise from the same source again. Don't read anything new. For example, if you've done our book, you should revise the same again. If you've taken Schwezer, you should revise from Schwezer again. I'm sure rarely there must be someone who must have studied the entire curriculum. So if you from the CFA Institute, if you've done that again, you need to revise from that. Revision is very essential. Reading again is very important. All right. And then simultaneously, you need to do the questions. How to do the questions, where to do the questions, that strategy. Let me wait, let everyone come in and then I'll discuss. But apart from that, revising the notes and doing the questions, that's how you should allocate your time or the day. If you're at job and you can't get leaves, okay, you don't have an excuse. You go back home, study late night, it's okay. All right, put more hours on weekends. Okay, you can't blame your office or your boss for it. You somehow got to manage it. But if you are at home, you've got the leaves, then make the most use of it. Split your day. Half of your day you read, do the mocks. Read, do the mocks. Again, I'll repeat where to do the mocks. I'll let you know. Yes. Apart from this, what are your questions? Anyone, any specific question? Where are you from? What have you been reading from? How much weightage you assign to numerical and theory? Oh, you'll be surprised when I say about numerical and theory. Very good question. I'll answer you, and maybe you'll surprise. But I'll have to be very careful when I say that. I'll have to be keeping in mind the code of conduct policy. But what I believe, okay, I believe the exam is CFA level 1 is 90 or 95% theory. Okay, it's hardly anything practical. And by the way, it's very difficult to define practical. For example, if I ask you a simple question like, about correlation or covariance. Okay, if I ask you that correlation of, 0.9 is significant or not. Okay, would you call it as a theory question? Yes, you might call it as a theory question. Okay, but it is dependent on your practical knowledge. Same way, if I give you some numbers and if I ask you to calculate correlation or portfolio risk, Okay, you might call it as completely practical, but CFA Institute, what I believe is level one, the intention is your concept clarity, and therefore, majority of the questions you will see are theoretical. In fact, you will see 90 to 95% of the questions which are theoretical in nature in level one. Got it? Right? Yes. What else? Anyone has any specific doubt? Yes. In between, you all can also let me know where are you calling from. Hello, sir. Being a science student, I feel FSA is a bit difficult. Brother, if you're a science student, I'm sure you've seen my FSA videos. I've covered it from scratch in the full course as well as in the fast track. If you watch the fast track lectures and from the book, I'm not promoting this, but there's no harm in promoting it. But all I'm trying to say is that I've tried to simplify FSA as much as possible. And just to share a good news for you is that what I've seen is that most of my students are ironically engineers. So they pick up FSA much faster than the finance guys. We from the financial background, we have a lot of confusion about IFRS and US GAAP. Fortunately for you all have no idea about IFRS and US GAAP. So for you all, it's a fresh start. So I've seen people from non-finance background, they might find it difficult initially, but they pick up that much well. But you need to cover the entire syllabus twice or thrice to understand it. Okay, and FSA is a big topic. So from the weightage point of view, so you won't struggle much in exam if you've covered the syllabus and done sufficient questions. I know it's lengthy, it's cumbersome for many people, it's boring also for many people, but I love it because that's the core of your analysis. If you want to be a future CFA and researching about companies and stock, FSA is the foundation. Perfect, very helpful. Why? Because then it makes more sense to focus on theory. Yes. No, see, again, the intention is not to tell you focus only on theory or focus only on practical. Don't take it that way. The intention is basically you need to understand that concepts are more important in whatever form they ask you. Okay, whether they ask you in form of theory or practical, you should be able to, deliver it. Don't go with a mindset that I'll only do theory or I'll only do practical or I'll give more weightage to this and that. Your concept should be very strong. Okay, sir, some questions from LES are so tough. Yes, I have in my revision batch also, which is going on right now. I have, told students that CFA Institute is amazing resource, but not all questions are great. Some of the questions are unnecessarily too tough. I hope CFA Institute is not listening, otherwise they'll make the exam more difficult. But I personally believe that the exam is, not that difficult as what the candidate resource questions are. In reality, the exam is pretty much straightforward. It's not as difficult, but you need a professor's guidance or someone experiences guidance as to help you with which questions are to be done, which questions are not to be done. It's every professor's own experience as to what is more exam oriented. Okay, and that's where experience comes in. Yes. CFA level 2, I'll discuss that some other day. Right now, I just want to focus on CFA level 1 because I think CFA level 1 students require more guidance. For CFA level 2, I'll keep a different session altogether and I'll take doubts only for CFA level 2. Should I completely be thorough in prerequisite? Prerequisite is not even needed. I don't know why people are so worried about prerequisite. It's not even required. In fact, the notes that I've made is where prerequisite relevant things are covered. Guys, if you are watching prerequisite for your exam point of view, I don't think so it's a right strategy. If you are just starting to study CFA and you want to get hands on as to what is going to come up or you want to brush up on your foundation, that's okay. But for your exam orientation, prerequisite things, guys, you should not be focusing on it. See, I have comment from student that I'm watching your CFA level 2020 for 2026. I'm watching your 2020 videos. Again, see, most of you all have seen my CFA videos and have reached out to me. Okay, I uploaded those in 2020 and I have clearly mentioned in the description. I want you all to read the description. These videos are for someone who has no idea about CFA. I completely understand you all have liked the videos, you all have appreciated the teaching, but I have clearly mentioned that if you're going for your upcoming exams, you need to prepare from the latest resource. I've put the revision lectures also, but of course they are not free, they are paid on a membership. But on my website, they are much costlier. So, whosoever recordings you buy or lectures you attend, I would suggest you to do the latest lectures. Yes, the videos that you see, they are for those who have no option and want to know what is CFA and want to know each of the readings. Okay, so I've clearly mentioned that in description. But many of you all are watching that lecture in of 2020 and going for 2025 preparation. I appreciate you watching the lectures, but for passing the exam, you require a much broader strategy. I'm losing confidence while solving some questions. Yeah, I told you that, see, CFA candidate resources, you need to have that experience as to which questions are relevant and which are not. Some of those questions are too depressing. Some of them are, I wouldn't say the word irrelevant, but they are not practical. And it's difficult to, shortlist which is relevant, which is not relevant, right? In fact, when you will give the mock exams also, mock exams are also too difficult. Okay, so one of the mock exam is going to be too difficult. I believe one of the mock exam is pretty much average. Don't get affected by your scores. Keep practicing it. You need to at least do 2 or 3 revisions before you get that confidence. So until those 2 or 3 readings do not happen, you will not get the confidence. I'm losing. Okay, sir, August 2026. There. Okay, level 1. Okay, yes. All right. Guys, please type properly. I'll take time to figure out whether it's Hindi or English. Yeah, once you're right, in level 1, they have put vignettes in corporate issuers, and vignettes are not asked. Those vignettes are not asked in exam. So you have to be very choosy and selective as to what is relevant, what is not relevant. Yeah. What do you think about the past insurance or something which was mentioned by many prep providers? Is it definite? What is past insurance? I have no idea what is it. I have completely no idea, or maybe I'm not. I have never watched any other, prep providers videos or anything. So I have no idea what they're marketing, what they're doing. Maybe I don't have an idea. Yes, I have no idea about it. Sorry. Yes. Is Schwezer sufficient, guys? All the professors that you see in the industry, we all have studied from Schwezer in the past. Uh, I personally believe that there are some improvements in all the books, including my book also. But there was a point where I used to teach from Schwezer, right? Uh, of course, it's very good book. If you've covered the whole book, it's amazing. It covers every aspect that is sufficient for your exam. This is what I believe, but I still feel there are improvements in all the books and including my books. But I now have comprised everything in the book, so you can watch either of the books. But if you've covered Schwezer, that's more than enough. I think so. But it's not one time. You have to cover multiple times. That is more important. One reading, wherever you do from, that's not sufficient. You need to do multiple readings. Correct? Yes. Grishma, no need to lose confidence. It will happen. That is very natural. You will keep losing. You will not have enough confidence until you finish multiple readings. Uh, you know, no one is confident 100% till the exam date. In fact, I was never confident even after giving the exams. So it's okay. It's very natural. I mean, what you're feeling is what I'm sure everyone feels the same. Your lectures are really amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Pleasure. This is the Diwali gift that I get when someone appreciates the lecture. Thank you so much. Maths 11 12 का वीडियो दिखना चाहिए. See, when you're putting up that should I see 11 12 maths video, you're doing CFA, right? It is statistics, it's not mathematics. So I think you need to see the curriculum properly before doing 11, 12 stuff and prerequisite. I think someone has misguided you. This is what I believe. Hollywood journey or Hindiwood journey, whatever it is, someone has probably misguided you. Any tips for ethics? Yes, ethics is interesting thing. One thing I tell in my lectures, and if you watch my videos, that unlike other topics in ethics, you have to read all the choices, because there is a possibility that choice A is correct, but choice B is more correct. So it's not that like other topics where A, B, and C, which one is correct, you choose. You need to look in ethics all the choices, which choices are applicable. The broader correct choice is what you need to choose. Also in ethics, in my class, I make sure students remember all the seven standards. I make them, I tell them to memorize also, even though it might not be required, but it's good that they know which standard is violated here. This is what I do in the class, and I would suggest you also do the same thing, so that that's the respect that you need to give for the highest weightage topic. All right. So if in ethics, if you remember all the seven standards and 23 substandards, that's going to really help you. Now, everyone will say you, oh, it's not required to memorize. I completely agree with that. But in my class, I tell the students deliberately, please memorize it, so that you are aware of what standard talks about what exactly. भी से पढ़ना पढ़ के हो गया पास. Okay, thanks for the lectures. Passed my August exam. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations for those who passed from the exam. Someone is asking me how many hours of preparation is needed. Honestly, it's a subjective question, but I believe when the CFA Institute says 300s, I've actually tried and tested. Yes, 300 hours is required. Okay, whether you do self-study, you do it through coaching, 300 hours is required, the bare minimum. If you are quite, smart enough, you might do it earlier, but I've seen many chartered accountants, many MBAs, or many MBA engineers just doing one reading or two reading, and then they go for exam and they pass. Great, amazing. But being myself an average student, I require more time. So I would personally want to, I personally took 300 hours, or in fact more than that. Abhi kya karu? November attempt, what should I do? I've already spoken at the beginning of the session. November students need to split their daily routine into two parts. One is revising back the same notes, and then doing the mock questions. Mock questions, I'll discuss it at the end. Okay. Where to do the questions from, that I'll discuss it at the end, because I'm sure that is the most repeated question that I'm going to get. Yeah, I'm an average student. It's not being humble. I am very honest. I took a lot more time. My passion towards CFA drove me to pass CFA, because otherwise, in I don't know whether you all understand BCom. In FI BCom, I had two KTs. In SY BCom, I had two KTs. I somehow saved myself from cross KT. Barely managed to clear my TY BCom. So I'm very average student. It's just my passion towards finance, politics, economics helped me pass CFA. I taken Netherlands fast track for it, was great help. Thank you, pleasure. Please tell your journey about CFA level 1. Oh, my journey about CFA level 1. It's I don't know how many people I borrowed from to pass CFA level 1. For me, CFA level 1 was make or break. If I had failed CFA level 1, me and my family, we were staying on rent. We had no choice but to go back to my native village. So for me, that one attempt was make or break. So I borrowed from so many people, 2,000, 3,000 rupees. I paid my fees. My uncle helped me pay the credit card bill. But I was determined. I was passionate that I will do it, because my colleagues, my professors, my friends, everyone helped me at that time. And I was mad about studying. I loved it. I read, you won't believe, I did 8 times I ran through the syllabus. I did 8 readings. And during 2009, when I gave my level 1, I'm sure you all must be in school, or Many of you all must be too young at that time. We didn't had mock exams, or even if we had to go to cyber cafe. So I never chose that option, or I didn't had that liberty. We just did reading. I enjoyed it. I loved it every time I read it. So I loved CFA, and I still do. So for me, that drove me. I was not in the pressure that, oh, if I don't pass CFA, what will happen to my job? Of course, that pressure was always there. But more than that, I enjoyed studying for the first time. How did I got to know about CFA? I knew that I was weak at accounts. My taxation wasn't strong. I knew I was bad at memorizing. I knew I was lazy. So you need to know your weakness. If you don't need your strength, you need to know your weakness. But I knew I liked finance. I liked stock market. I liked reading numbers. I That was exciting for me. So I wanted to do something in that, and at that time, this was the choice. I didn't knew much about it. Yes, yes. Someone is asking me, has the syllabus changed? Of course, the syllabus has changed from 2020 to 2025. Please read my description. I've already spoken about it, what you need to do. Guys, just one small request, don't try to comment something which is not appropriate. First of all, the YouTube will also not allow it, and I will also be not be accepting it. Please be kind to each other here, everyone. Yes. My job has been motivation, which made me realize that I should go for it. I work for in the fixed income domain. Great. Um, Engineer, but I started interacting with traders. Great. You have an amazing profile. I wish I had such profile. I'm taking a question. Need to complete FSA in ethics. My attempt is in Feb 26. Could you please suggest me if I should start from some internship? Brother, we are talking about CFA. Internship and CFA are both independent things. Your question started about CFA and ended about internship. I didn't get your question. Maybe my understanding is weak. At what age you gave CFA level 1, and it was during bachelor's or after? During my time, in bachelor's time, CFA was not allowed. It is just recently that they have allowed you to give during your bachelor's. During my time, I gave my CFA after 2 years of my graduation, when I realized, my BCom is not enough. I didn't learn anything in BCom. So I realized that, and then I gave CFA in 2009. Okay, that was 2 years after my graduation, and it's never too late. It's never too late. I am teaching someone who's at 42 in my class right now. It's never late. Want to grow in the field. I want to grow in the field while doing CFA, benefits in growing FP&A. What is FP&A? By the way, it is short forms, financial planning and analysis, something like that. If that is the case, definitely that's what CFA is for. Yes. Any other question? Hello? Yes. Okay, guys. I will now tell you the strategy of where to do the questions from. Okay. Oh, before that, any idea or guesses on how the marketing system also works? Okay, to intern. Guys, about internship, job, honestly, I have zero idea. There are many prep providers right now. I think I've heard that they provide job assistance and internship. I have no idea about it. I don't know anything about it. Okay, I'm just focused on CFA. This is the only thing I know. What's happening in financial markets about with respect to job. I personally believe jobs are difficult, and I personally didn't like doing job. I prefer to work for myself, and right now, job market, I think it's tight, and it was always that the case. But even in the worst job market, people get the best of the jobs if you have the relevant skills. So I think the cycle is bad always. I have never seen job market as booming ever in my career. But if you are really talented, if you have the right resume, if you have the right resume, I don't only mean the resume CV. I mean, if you have the right credentials, right skills, passion to communicate, to work with people, and you need to constantly keep hunting. It's not a one day job. You have to constantly keep looking. You can't give up. And don't be so much dependent on jobs. Try to create something. Try to, I mean, I worked with a company when I didn't have job, where they just offered me at that time to collect and deposit checks. I was paid 3,000 rupees salary. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying I was keen to get into stock market, so I was willing to take any job. Okay, I think it's individual centric. It depends on your situation. It is not comparable. My situation might not be comparable with your. Yes, guys. For doubts, if you've joined my lectures, we have a student support system where you can reach out for doubts. If you're on YouTube, start commenting or put your comments there. But I'll be very honest enough. In a day, I get 300 messages, more than 70, 80 emails personally to me, and around 100, 200 emails. I don't get so many enrollments, but I get so many queries. So the reality is that I am trying to reach out to as many as I can, but I don't guarantee that at all that I'll reach out to you. Most of the doubts which are about which product I should buy, which lecture I should buy, I have a website which is completely automated. You can go for that. But if you have topic related doubt, I have put so many videos. I just saw right now there are 400 plus videos. If you watch those videos end to end, I'm sure your doubt will be covered about the topic. Okay. Apart from that, before putting comment on the YouTube video, I would suggest you to watch it in the flow. Many of you have put comment, where is this coming from? Because they have not seen the previous video or any connection to it. So see the video in the flow, in the order. If you see in the order, then you'll be clear. If you randomly watch a video in the middle and then you feel lost, that is very natural. Okay. So all my playlists are also in the flow. I would suggest you to watch it in the flow. Guys, if all your questions are done, I will be now putting up y'all across what should be your question bank strategy. Is that okay? Is everyone ready for which questions you should do and all? Or is there any other question also? I didn't pass and I have registered for FAIR. How would you suggest to schedule my proceed? Guys, those who didn't pass, okay, there is no different recipe. I just met a student and he had so well put up an Excel sheet, and he told me that I didn't pass, but I know where I didn't pass. What did I not study? Which topics I skipped? Where was my score low? Where I did not do questions? So CFA is all about analysis. You exactly know why you didn't pass. If you tell me that, sir, I don't know why I didn't pass, then you're lying to yourself. You exactly know where you have not passed, which readings you've skipped, where you struggled during your preparation, where you struggled during your exams. You need to have that analysis in your head when you're doing CFA, exam like CFA. So I saw that Excel sheet and I was mesmerized with that guy's, how he had prepared well. And, while he was talking to me, he told me exactly why he didn't pass. I was very mesmerized by that. So I think when you're asking that, what do I do now differently? You need to know your weaknesses, and 3 to 4 readings are essential, and doing a lot more questions, which is what I'm going to discuss now. Okay. And don't worry, it's okay. I didn't pass all the levels in first attempt. Many of you all know I took 3 years to complete just level 3. So, but I knew why I failed. I knew that I didn't study well. I knew that I didn't do questions. I was too much busy with my work. I didn't have choice. But no one is to blame. I myself was the reason I didn't prepare well. Okay, guys. Now coming to the question of question banks. Okay, can you tell me where are you doing questions from? Give me the. Can you comment on the sources like Schwezer or My Notes or CFA Institute? Please put all the comments so that I can get to know what all sources you all are using, whichever sources. You can also put up some quantity, how many quantity of question you've solved or you are planning to solve. CFA Institute, Analyst Prep, Learning Ecosystem, okay, Schwezer, okay. Schwezer, QBank, are you talking Schwezer QBank means the paid QBank or the Schwezer book? CFA Institute, Schwezer book, you mean, right? or Schwezer Qbank, the one which is paid, I think for some $200 or something, right? Practice pack. Wow. All those who purchase practice pack are HNI clients, isn't it? Practice pack are HNI clients. Welcome. Practice pack guys are, those are, what do we call Delhi's Camellia group, right? It's so costly, right? How much is practice pack worth? Practice pack, I think it's what for $300 or more. Just allow to. No, I don't have any idea about how to find on Telegram those questions. Guys, okay, so based on whatever you all have commented, I will tell you that yes, you can do CFA questions, but I would first suggest you to complete the Schwezer questions for those who are studying from Schwezer. Schwezer questions are quite relevant. But don't judge, oh, it's so easy, why should I only do Schwezer? Yes, once you are done with Schwezer questions, you can then scale up yourself to CFA end of the chapter questions. You can probably do it simultaneously. For example, if I'm doing reading one of quants, rates and returns, I'll complete all the Schwezer questions and also the CFA Institute questions. You can do that as well simultaneously. Once you're done with at least first part, immediately give the first part mock. You can give, of course, both together, but try to do it in parts if you can't sit for all 5 hours or if you're not ready for the full mock. The CFA Institute provides you 2 free mocks. Try to do it in parts as soon as you're done with each reading, okay? Each topic or each part, basically. So you can combine Schwezer for some easy and average questions. Schwezer questions are not that difficult, but CFA Institute questions are much more complex. The actual exam is somewhere between both. It's not as difficult as those, and it's not as easy as this. So it will balance out if you do both. Feb exam, why are you scared about Feb exam? Feb exam is still October, half November, December, Jan. You have still 3.5 months. If you're worried about it, I will promote something. Join the live batch where I'm going to conduct 10 mock exams. In the batch, I conduct 10 mock exams compulsory. Student don't have a choice. How many mocks should I give in the last month? See, give at least the 2 free mocks you have, right, by the CFA Institute. Try to give it twice. I did that, by level 3, I think they had uploaded the CFA mocks when I gave level 3 in 2013 or 12, I don't remember. So some of the students told me, sir, what do I do? I don't want to buy practice pack. So I said, do the mocks twice. Because if you do the 2 free mocks twice, you're already doing 4 mocks. And that will give you a very good idea of what is going to come up in exam. Right? Oh, is it? Wow, great. Thank you. See, this is how comments come up. I have students abusing me. I don't know why. Thank you so much. Thank you. But can we get topic-wise expected weightage for the last one preparation? Topic-wise weightage. Topic-wise weightage? No, the weightage is same as what CFA Institute recommends. This are you talking about topic-wise importance? Is it? Schwezer release would be right way for November exams, or should I change the pattern to study lecture, fast track, Schwezer, LES? Yes, that's a right way. That's a good, Veronica, that's a good strategy. Mr. New Movies Now, please, before abusing, you can dare to put your name as well. I'll be very happy to reply you. Yes. Can we get topic-wise expected? Yeah, that's what I said. The topic-wise expect weightage. Topic-wise, there is you should give equal weightage to all. But understand one thing that, for example, quants is 6% weightage, right? 6 to 9%. But let's say corporate issuer is also slightly higher, but the preparation time is not same as your weightage. Quants might require much more time than corporate issuers, even if the weightage of quants is less. So the weightage and the hours that you require for preparation, they are not same. From the CFA Institute's point of view, I believe each topic is equally important. The lesser the weightage, I always tell, the lesser the weightage, the more riskier it is, because you have less chance of making error there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the good wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Any other questions, guys? Clear? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate all your good wishes. Thank you so much. Once again, wish you a very happy Diwali. And I don't know whether you'll believe me or not, but the exam is much more easier than it is, generally in the resources. It's just that you need to cover the syllabus multiple times and do the questions either from Schwezer or from CF Institute. Process is more important than the talent in this case, or experience. Student, can I get average 4 hours to study? Oh, 4 hours is more than enough. If you're getting 4 hours to study, video solving questions in 4 hours. See, when you watch the videos, you're already marking or doing questions simultaneously. So watching videos and doing questions are not two different things. Thank you. Happy Diwali. Looking at long questions. Long questions, Veronica, are only in the case of ethics. Okay. In reality, you'll only find that in ethics. Otherwise, you won't find too many long questions. This is what I believe. All right. So yes, in ethics, questions will be long. You'll have to read the story. You'll have to go through and understand the story, who's done what, who's done the violation and all. In ethics, you have to do that. But I think otherwise, there are so many short questions, one-liner questions also. Okay, guys, a question to all of you all. Okay, don't go. I'll ask some questions. Okay. Sir, are questions like put call parity formulas or something? Yes, yes, of course. Put call parity is favorite. Akash, I just get 2 to 3. Okay, yeah, guys, I have a question for you. Guys, don't go. This live streaming has to be with some questions, right? Guys, tell me. Everyone will. Are you ready to answer quickly? Okay. All set. It's a rapid fire. Ready? Okay, couple of questions, 3, 4, 5 questions, right? Just to test how everything is going on. Are you ready? Just give me a thumbs up if you are ready. All those who are ready. Veronica, I told you, don't worry about it. In exam, you will not find it except ethics. Yes, yes. Let me see how many thumbs up I get. All those are ready for some quick questions, some random rapid fire questions. 1. Okay, anyone else ready? Come on. All those who are ready, just put a thumbs up so I get to know how many of you are ready. Only 1? 2, 3. Okay, great. 4. Okay, any more? All right. Okay. Anyone ready for rapid fire questions from CFA? Okay. All right. Yes, great. So, guys, I'll not give you choice, but tell me, skewness is significant when it is greater than. Skewness is significant when it is greater than. Put up your answers. Skewness is significant when it is greater than. Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. Fast. You don't have enough time. Rapid fire it is. Come on. Skewness is greater, is significant when it is greater than what? Come on, everyone. Answer, answer, answer. Answer, 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 answer. Come on, check, 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 check. Check. Okay, I've got 3 answers. Come on, everyone. Me? Okay, okay, all right. Let me see more answers. Chalo, chalo, yalla. Skewness 3 is for kurtosis. Skewness is significant when it is greater than 0.5. Kurtosis has to be 3. Skewness is significant when it is greater than 0.5. Understood? All right. Ready for another round? Everyone, check. Ready? Don't get upset or depressed, okay? This is just a fun, normal, random questions. Set for second one. I'll repeat, the answer was skewness greater than 0.5 significant. Second question, are you ready? Check, confirm. Bhag mat jana. Be there, guys. Right? Okay. All set? Okay. All check. Ready? Ready for second question? Okay. Intangibles. When created internally. Intangibles, copyright, patent, trademark, franchisee, right? When created internally, are they capitalized or expensed? Intangibles, when created internally, are they capitalized or expensed? And if your answer, whatever it is, also mention as per IFRS and US GAAP. Intangibles are capitalized or expensed, and you can also answer as per IFRS what, as per US GAAP what. Come on. Intangibles when created internally. Come on, everyone. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? Intangibles, guys, when created internally are expensed, whether in IFRS or in US GAAP. Understood? If they are purchased, they are capitalized. Clear? Everyone? Expense, whether IFRS or US GAAP. There are two exceptions there, just for your knowledge. One is software for sale, and then there is research and development, for which IFRS and US GAAP have different treatment. All right, all of this is just there. All of this is summarized in my book. I'm just promoting the book. I can do that. So all of this is summarized in that book. Intangibles, the cost to create intangibles internally is always expensed. All right. Yes. Another question, ready or not? One more question. Are you ready? All right. All set? Okay, one last question. Okay, I'll not ask enough. Otherwise, I think people will get too much confused. Okay, well, very easy question. Okay, not so complicated. Okay. At inception, the value of forward contract is equal to, at inception, the value of forward contract is equal to, at inception means at the beginning. The value of forward contract is equal to, come on. Easy, not so difficult. At inception, yes, amazing. The value of forward contract has to be 0. Understood? But an interesting tip. You know what is the interesting tip? At inception, the value of not only forward, but forward, future, and swap, all 0. Yes, at inception, the value of forward, future, and swap, all 0. Because they all come under forward commitment. Clear? All right. Yeah. I'll ask. There is no initial cash outflow. Very good. Excellent. One last question. One more question. One last question. Okay. I'll choose some topic like, okay, yes. This is a completely, out of the box question. When the project Suppose there are multiple projects, okay, and in those projects the NPV rankings and IRR rankings are not same. As per NPV, assume project A is the number one. As per IRR, project B is number one. So the question is, whenever there is conflict of rankings, we always choose projects on the basis of, very easy, very easy. We always choose projects. Whenever there is conflict of ranking between NPV and IRR, we always choose on the basis of NPV, not IRR. NPV, not IRR. Okay, we choose always on the basis of NPV and not IRR. Can someone tell me the reason? Because IRR has couple of problems. IRR is accurate only when you have conventional cash flows, where there is one outflow and all other inflows. Okay, so that is one problem. Second, IRR assumes reinvestment at IRR, which is not always practical. So there are issues with IRR, and also IRR can completely give you an inaccurate answer or error if the numbers are completely haywire, in very much unconventional. So in such case, NPV is more reliable. Everyone clear? All those amazing discussions you enjoy during the CFA curriculum, during the program, make it as a part of your life. CFA is something that you study in those couple of months. You study everything that you probably have not studied in your entire 4 or 5 years of your university graduation. So that's what I got a very good knowledge of. Okay, but again, I will give you one very important tip to pass CFA is, make CFA, start enjoying CFA. Okay, think of it as, wow, I'm learning new thing. If you always think, oh no, I just have to pass irrespective of anything, I just have to memorize it and all, no, that might help, but it will not be a motivation. Okay, enjoy CFA. Perfect, guys. I think I've bored you all much more, guys. I will see you very soon. Okay, I'll try to keep as many such possible sessions. I'm throughout the day in multiple lectures, but wherever I can possibly do some live session, I will keep doing it. Keep sharing our small institutes, reference my lectures, reference wherever you can. Pass your CFA level 1 exam. I'll see you in level 2. Have a very, very, very amazing Diwali to you and your family, and focus on, of course, CFA, but also focus on your health, wealth, and happiness. All right. I'll see you on the other side very soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Goodbye. Take care. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. 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 Pleasure. Pleasure. I'll see you in level 2. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vansh. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Shreya. Thank you, Shantanu. Thank you, Grishma. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes. I'll see you. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Done, 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 done. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Happy Diwali.